Did you know that over 70% of people fear public speaking more than death? That's right, many would rather face a life-threatening situation than speak in front of a crowd. It's not just a fear, it's a barrier that holds back so many talented individuals. But here's the good news: speaking with confidence and energy isn't a gift some people are born with. It's a skill anyone can learn, and you can start today. In the next few chapters, I'm going to show you how to communicate with more energy, engage your audience, and feel confident while doing it. You'll discover powerful strategies, like how body language affects the way people perceive you, how breathing can calm your nerves, and how to grab your audience's attention in the first few seconds. Whether you're giving a presentation, leading a meeting, or simply trying to speak up more confidently in conversations, these secrets will help you become a stronger, more effective communicator. Ready to transform the way you speak? Let's dive in. Chapter 1: Unleash your inner voice, the power of authenticity. When it comes to speaking with confidence, authenticity is your secret weapon. It's not about mimicking others or trying to sound perfect. The key is to be real, and your audience will connect with you on a deeper level. According to research from the University of California, people are 25% more likely to trust and engage with someone they perceive as genuine. Authenticity also means showing vulnerability. When you're open about challenges or mistakes, people see you as more relatable. As author Brené Brown says, vulnerability is not winning or losing, it's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. So, how do you embrace authenticity? Start by understanding your core values and beliefs. When you speak, make sure your words reflect those values. If you're passionate about your message, your energy will naturally rise. People feel your enthusiasm, and it's contagious. Remember, authenticity doesn't mean being perfect, it's about being you. A study published in Psychological Science found that audiences respond better to speakers who embrace their imperfections, as it makes them seem more human. Tip: practice being present. Focus on the moment and stop worrying about how you're being perceived. The more present you are, the more authentic you'll appear. Chapter 2: Magnetic Body Language. Speak without words. We all know that words are powerful, but did you know that non-verbal communication can speak volumes? In fact, a study by Albert Mehrabian, a pioneer in the field of communication, revealed that 55% of communication is body language. Your posture, gestures, and facial expressions convey more meaning than what you say. Imagine this: you're giving a presentation, and you stand tall, shoulders back, and maintain eye contact. Instantly, you appear more confident and trustworthy. The energy you project through your body language will grab your audience's attention in ways words can't. But it's not just about looking confident, it's about feeling it. Research from Harvard Business School shows that adopting power poses, like standing tall with hands on hips, for just 2 minutes can increase your testosterone levels and lower cortisol, the stress hormone. This makes you feel more powerful and helps you project that energy outward. Tip: use open gestures, like uncrossing your arms or leaning forward slightly. These actions invite your audience in and make you seem approachable and confident. Avoid crossing your arms, which can signal defensiveness. One of the most overlooked elements of body language is your facial expressions. Smiling, for instance, not only makes you appear more confident, but it also activates the release of dopamine, which boosts your mood. And when you're in a better mood, your audience feels it. Another essential tip is to avoid pacing or fidgeting, as this can make you seem uncertain. Instead, stand in one place, use deliberate movements, and focus on being present with your audience. When you're still, your words have more weight. Chapter 3: Breath like a Pro. How to control nerves and project power. Ever notice how your voice quivers when you're nervous? That's because anxiety tightens your diaphragm and makes breathing shallow. If you want to communicate with confidence, mastering your breath is key. Deep, controlled breathing allows you to speak with power and clarity. Research has shown that when we breathe deeply, our body receives more oxygen, helping to calm our nerves and sharpen our focus. A study from the National Institute of Health found that deep breathing can lower heart rates and reduce stress, making you feel more grounded in any situation. Breathing isn't just about staying calm, it's about projection too. The deeper you breathe, the more air flows into your lungs, giving your voice more strength and resonance. Imagine trying to speak while gasping for air. It's difficult to sound confident when you're struggling to breathe. But with proper breath control, your voice will carry across the room, commanding attention. Tip: practice diaphragmatic breathing by placing your hand on your stomach and inhaling deeply. You should feel your belly expand, not your chest. This type of breathing activates your diaphragm, providing more control over your voice. Breathing also helps you control your pace. When we're anxious, we tend to speak too quickly. Deep breaths slow you down, helping you think before you speak and allowing your words to land with greater impact. Slower speech also makes you appear more thoughtful and in control. The 4-7-8 breathing technique, developed by Dr. Andrew Weil, is a great tool to calm your nerves before speaking. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. It's simple, but it's a game changer when you're feeling jittery. Here's an interesting fact: studies have found that speakers who practice breathing techniques before taking the stage are 45% less likely to report feeling nervous. So next time you're about to speak, take a few deep breaths, center yourself, and let your voice shine. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips on becoming a more confident communicator. We have plenty more in store for you. Chapter 4, The 3-Minute Hook, How to Grab Attention and Keep It. Imagine walking into a room full of people. They're distracted, busy, and only half paying attention to you. You have about 3 minutes to win them over. If you fail to grab their attention early, you risk losing their interest for the rest of your talk. This is why the first few moments are critical. The 3-minute hook is a strategy that helps you captivate your audience right from the start. Whether you're speaking in front of an audience or presenting to a small group, you need something memorable to pull people in. A powerful hook could be a surprising fact, a thought-provoking question, or a compelling story. Studies show that people's attention spans are getting shorter. In fact, a study by Microsoft revealed that humans now have an attention span of just 8 seconds, shorter than a goldfish. So, how do you make those 8 seconds count? It's all about intrigue and value. Tip: start with something unexpected. A shocking statistic or bold statement will make your audience sit up and take notice. For example, did you know that 70% of people will forget what you said within the first 24 hours? Another great hook strategy is asking a question that piques curiosity. This gets your audience thinking and mentally engaged with your topic. For example, what would you do if you had the confidence to speak in front of any crowd? One more approach is storytelling. People love stories because they make ideas more relatable and memorable. In fact, neuroscientists say stories activate parts of the brain that allow listeners to experience events as if they're happening to them. You could start with a personal anecdote or a dramatic narrative that highlights the importance of communication. Remember, your hook sets the tone for your entire speech. If you start strong, you build momentum. A good hook will not only grab attention but also make your audience eager to hear more. Tip: keep it brief. Don't spend too much time on the hook, 3 minutes is all you have. Then, smoothly transition into the main content to keep the flow going. Chapter 5, The Confidence Ripple, How Your Energy Affects the Room. Confidence doesn't just stay with you, it spreads. Your energy has a ripple effect on the entire room. When you walk into a space feeling confident, that energy radiates outward, affecting how others respond to you. This is the confidence ripple. According to a study from the University of California, people are highly attuned to the emotions of those around them. In fact, research has shown that positive emotions can spread quickly among a group, even without people saying a word. So when you exude confidence, others pick up on it and feel more at ease themselves. This is why great speakers are able to command a room without even speaking. Their energy makes everyone feel more engaged and focused. It's like a silent signal that says, I know what I'm doing, and I want you to be a part of this. The key to creating a confidence ripple is to start by being aware of how you're feeling. If you're nervous, it's okay, but don't let it show. Instead, take a deep breath and focus on what you want to accomplish. When you feel grounded and confident, others will naturally follow your lead. Tip: use power poses to boost your confidence before speaking. Standing tall with shoulders back or even holding your arms up in a V shape for 2 minutes can boost your testosterone and lower cortisol, according to Amy Cuddy's famous TED Talk. Another way to amplify your confidence ripple is through eye contact. Research shows that making eye contact increases trust and credibility. When you make eye contact with your audience, you're not only showing confidence, but you're also creating a personal connection. Even your tone of voice can influence the energy of the room. A calm, steady voice exudes confidence, while a shaky or uncertain tone can make people feel uneasy. Practice speaking slowly and deliberately to maintain control over the atmosphere. Tip: smile more. Studies show that smiling not only makes you appear more approachable but can also reduce stress and make you feel more confident. Plus, a smile is contagious, it encourages others to feel at ease and engaged. Chapter 6, Silence is Golden, The Art of Pausing for Impact. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do as a speaker is nothing at all. Silence, when used effectively, can add weight to your words and give your audience time to process your message. Pauses can also help you manage nervousness, control pacing, and add dramatic effect. There's a technique known as the power pause that great speakers use to build anticipation. Instead of rushing through your speech, take deliberate pauses at key moments. This allows your audience to digest your words and prepares them for what's coming next. Research from Psychology Today suggests that people are more likely to remember information when it's delivered in short bursts, followed by pauses. It's like giving your brain time to hit the pause button and store the information. When you speak without pausing, your audience can become overwhelmed and disengaged. Tip: use pauses to emphasize important points. After stating something crucial, allow a moment of silence to let it sink in. This also gives you a chance to breathe and gather your thoughts. But silence isn't just about waiting for the next thing to say. It can be a way to engage your audience's attention. When you pause after a thought-provoking statement or question, your listeners naturally lean in, waiting for the next word. It's like creating suspense in a conversation. Tip: don't be afraid of awkward silences. It may feel uncomfortable at first, but it actually strengthens your message. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel. Another important benefit of pausing is that it helps you manage your speaking pace. Often, when we're nervous, we talk faster. Pausing forces you to slow down, which allows your audience to keep up with your message. And when you slow down, you sound more confident. Pauses also give you a chance to adjust your tone. By taking a moment, you can shift from one emotion to another, making your speech more dynamic and engaging. In the end, silence is a powerful tool in your speaking arsenal. It allows you to build tension, emphasize your message, and maintain control of your audience's attention. When used strategically, pauses can elevate your communication from good to unforgettable. If you want more practical tips like these, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video where we'll dive deeper into how to connect with your audience on a deeper level.